Are you ready for this? Finger jab! Make a Path presents Let's Talk. Alright, Deadheads, Ronnie Hayes here, back at Make a Path Presents. And before we jump into this topic, just give me 2 minutes. I just gotta say, I'm gonna talk in depth more about this in another video when I gather my thoughts fully. But I just gotta say, guys, ever since I did that 20,000 subscriber video, the amount of enthusiasm for this channel, the encouragement, compliments, I mean, the kind words, everything. It was a new level of epic awesomeness. I'm telling you what, you guys are just f***ing awesome, you know, unbelievable. In the comments section, I told another viewer that I'm gonna start reading the comments at nighttime, you know, before I go to bed. That way, if I have a really shitty day, the comments can make my day right before I go to bed. Get out of here, you fucking mosquito. I don't know what that was. Let's talk. Will Negan be in the season 6 of The Walking Dead? Alright, listen guys, I tried doing this video before, and I just totally rambled. I talked about like No Way Out and promotional shit in season 5. Just rambles. So what I'm gonna do, that video is actually done editing. I ran out here and said I'm starting over. I'm gonna talk about Negan in this video. I'm gonna upload the rambling video right after this. I usually just erase the rambling videos and then just keep it moving, but I'm just gonna give it to you guys because every time I mention that in a video, you guys are like, just give it to us, you know? So it'll be a bonus video. So don't hit the dislikes because I ramble like a son of a bitch, trust me. But anyway, Negan, what I'm thinking, okay? If the dude in the trailer has the guy who has Daryl tied up and puts a gun in his face, if that is Dwight, one of the saviors, and that's his prequel story, and I'm saying if, let's just say it is, and at the end of season 6, or by the end of season 6, he goes back to his people. I don't know if they're going to mention Negan's name or whatever, but let's just say they don't mention Negan's name, or they do, but he goes back to his own people. Whether it's still in good graces with Daryl, or it's stealing his crossbow and Daryl escapes, whatever. Let's just say he goes back to his people, and that's the last we see of him. Let's say this is a recap of season 6. The fight with the wolves. We have a little mini uprising that gets put down. Then we have the No Way Out story arc, which is a huge herd coming through the walls. Let's say that happens in a mid-season finale, and it spills over into the back 8 episodes. And then after that, we pick up the pieces, and then we get introduced in the season finale of The Walking Dead. We get introduced to a guy who's staring at the Alexandria safe zone through binoculars. The camera pans out and reveals it's Jesus from the Walking Dead comic, Paul Jesus Monroe, and comic book fans go nuts. It's a killer ending. They fade to black. It stays black for a while, and then it fades back up to the horrific sounds of a man screaming in pain, agony, and the camera zooms down this dark, you know, dusty, dirty hallway of a factory or something, that kind of look. And there's a crack in the door, and as the camera zooms in, it's panning through the people, and they could even be chanting or something. Let's say, I don't know, the rules keep us alive or something like that, or I don't know, fuck the chanting, but let's just say you hear something, but it's not all crazy and loud because we want to focus on the guys screaming for pain, whoever's screaming. So the camera's weaving in and out of the people, and it's clear that they're standing around something that's going on. And then when the camera finally pans over, we see just the boots and legs of a man and another man in a chair, and people are holding him down, and he's done screaming. He's weak. It's almost as if he's passing out. And then we see on the table an iron comes slamming down with some melted flesh, you know, still burned on the iron, or maybe even a piece falls down. That would be pretty sick. And then the camera fades up over the shoulder, the leather jacket shoulder of a man, Negan, just saying, and we see in the chair as the guys let go of the Dwight character, they let go of him, and he's just, you know, in shock or weak or whatever from getting his face fucking burned. So he's coming to, or maybe he's not coming to. No, he's groggy. That's better. So he's groggy and he's just fucking done. And then Negan could say something, but I would prefer he didn't. and you just hear the people start a chant or something. They get it, you know. We want the people to accept that this is going on. And then, you know, in the corner, it's kind of blurry, but you could see the girl, and she's being held by another girl as if she's comforting her. I don't know. I'm literally spitballing this because my original idea was just to hear the sounds and then, you know, us to know he was getting his face burned. But I'm just thinking about this now on camera. So if I'm stuttering, fucking excuse me. But I think that's so awesome. The camera goes down a hallway. It weaves in and out of the large body of saviors. And keep in mind, we're not getting direct contact, like zooming in on people's faces. Everything's still a mystery, and it's like paying homage to the covers for Something to Fear, where everyone's face was kept a mystery on the covers. And so the camera's weaving in and out of the crowd. The camera comes and it pans around the legs of the action. And when it pans up and over the shoulder of Negan in his leather jacket, we get the reveal where the two saviors, or three saviors, let go of Dwight. And he's a mess. He got burned in the face. They let go of him. I mean, he's dealing with that pain and shock. And after that, maybe Negan picks up Lucille. Wait, hold on. The camera's behind his shoulder. He picks up Lucille and he slowly, you know how they rest it on their shoulder? He slowly rests it on his shoulder. So we see Lucille come into frame, and it gets closer and closer and closer, and then it lands like on the camera lens. Fade to black, done. Drop my microphone. What now, bitches? You know? Put me in the writing room, motherfuckers. I fucking killed that season 6 cliffhanger. Listen, I'm just being an idiot right now. I didn't even talk about Negan being in season 6 at all. I think Scott Gimple knows 100% Negan himself, like confirmed actor, will not be in season 6. But we're going to be getting hints about the Savior, about Negan. If they're doing a prequel to Dwight, that's a big if, because that's also speculation right now. But if they're doing the prequel to that shit, we are going to get hints and name drops or something of the saviors, of Negan. We're definitely getting it. So I don't believe that Negan himself will be in season 6. I think his presence will be felt in season 6. You know what I mean? And I'm in love with that idea. I love that. And speaking of which, my ending right now, I am really in love with that. I really wish I just articulated my words better and came out with it. But I'm going to stick with that ending. In another video, maybe I'll think about it a little bit and smooth that idea out a little bit and give you guys something a little better. But listen, tell me what you think about Negan season 6. Do you think he's going to be in it? Do you think they're just going to talk about him, mention the saviors? What do you think also? What do you think about the season 6 cliffhanger that I gave you just now? As a fan, do you like that idea? And be honest with me. Trust me, be honest. I don't mind if you think it's shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been writing for a long time. I know the first thing you come up with is usually shit. You always make your shit better, chances are. Unless it's just perfect, then you know. And now I'm talking too much, so... Sneak attack, surprise ending. Subscribe now.